I will speak about how the creation started. So, hey, this bird wants to be with us. Oh, so beautiful. I want to speak about the start of creation. So when Adam been sent, he been created here on earth. He wasn't in heaven actually. That's what written in Quran. So he never been in heaven. Or in paradise. And paradise actually does not exist yet. God didn't create it yet. He described it how it would be in Quran, but it is not there yet until the end of the earth will be. And oh, so beautiful. And Adam was like a group of people called Adam, and there were like another human called Notre Dame human. Maybe you heard about them. But Adam, like this group of people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah took them and he taught them something. He taught them knowledge. He gave them knowledge that has access to everything, has access to all of this creation. That's unjust don't have this knowledge. Devils don't have this knowledge. Like demons, all of this, they don't have this knowledge, which is the soul actually. The knowledge, he gave the knowledge to the human, to Adam, to this people. And in order to, because this knowledge is so powerful that it needs to have some special structures, you need to have somehow good morality. You need to have a control over yourself, because this knowledge, it's very powerful. Like without control, it's like people get lost. We see like there's people go to the dark because it's very like, yeah, you know, it's like provoke a lot of inside. So he gave like a very simple test to Adam. Not the test, he gave like very to teach him, because if he would told Adam in that days, for example, don't kill someone, Adam wouldn't understand it, because he was just like animal. Let's say it, Adam was just like animal, like doesn't understand this. Or if he would tell Adam, don't drink alcohol, maybe Adam wouldn't know even alcohol. What is alcohol that? So what Allah said in Quran, he told him very simple command. He told him there is like a tree there is a specific tree. For example, this one, there's like a thousands of this one, and this one. He said like this one, don't come close to it. If there's something special with the tree, there is not something special with the tree, it's not our point. But that was the teaching for him, because it was the very start, because he is like animal, and it's just like you teach your cat to not jump on this disc. Just like this specific, you will not teach like a, like sit with him and with her or with him and say like, oh, this and that. No, you will just like, when she is there, you will just try to push her so she will understand, not on that disc, maybe not on the kitchen disc. So that was what Allah did. He was just like trying to start with him. That's because as I started it, this knowledge needs self-control, needs confidence, needs beliefs in our commands that we got from God, beliefs in that. So he said like, okay, this tree, don't come close to it. That's all. You have all of the forest around you, everything around you, it is possible, but this tree, just don't come too close to it. So so in somehow the devil told Adam, and by the way, it's like all of the devils is inside of us, it's like, and somehow it's like the thoughts, let's say it, our uncontrolled thoughts, our undark sides, let's say it. So told him like, Allah told you to not come close to this tree only because this tree can give you morality, like, and give you will not die. You will not die if you will have a kingdom, and you will not die never ever if you will come close to this tree or eat or whatever. Then Adam did actually, and Allah knows that Adam would do, but the point was to show the Adam the consequence, the result of his action. So when Adam touched the tree or come close to the tree, there's something happened to him that he realized that he did something wrong. In that moment, he said like, wow, forgive me. So in that moment, he didn't say forgive me, no. He didn't know what to do in that moment. So after a while, then Allah said like, oh yeah, just like, okay, leave now, let's see what will happen, let's talk about it later. And after that, because one of Allah's name, it's the one who forgive, so Allah taught Adam a word that he can say, so Allah will forgive him. So you see how he teaches Adam things. It's like a child. He just like raise him. So he taught him, he can forgive him, like just forgive him, but he teaching him, actually he's preparing him. So nowadays we say like, oh yeah, you have like a difficult life, you have a difficult things around you, you have difficult situation, challenge situation, God preparing you for something. That's it, where it comes from. So he was like preparing him. So I'm showing you this beautiful place, guys, here. And by the way, I love you guys, thank you for listening to this video. And yeah, then when Adam learned this word, how to say this specific word, like God forgive me, for example, I don't know, but maybe this is it was this one. So when he said God forgive me, he forgave him, because he is like, this is the point. Then Adam learned his lesson, and somehow learned the lesson, learned to hear from God. If God would say God, not someone like, not a TV, not a media, not someone working in the church, or not someone working in the mosque, for example, tell me what to do and what to not to do. That's the difference. That's why these people, they got the power, because they wanted to be God, but only him has this power. So Adam learned that's okay. So when I will listen to God. So when I have like this, when God tell me this, I will listen, because I saw my consequence. Like, it was a bad decision I made when I touched the tree. So I saw the consequence, and I see these things now. So he forgive him. So he learned also that his decision or his actions, it's not like cannot be changed. It can be forgiven for it. Like, he can't do wrong things, and he asked for forgiveness. So he learned two things actually, or more maybe. So this was the story. Then Adam and Allah. Adam maybe died, the people, because Adam is like a people. We're talking about people. So maybe Adam died or something, like, let's say. So Allah start to teach them, the people come after this, directly, by sending direct messengers to them. Then these messengers were like angels. Then after angels, there were like, start to send human to them, because now because angels, it was like easy to listen to the angels, because like, oh yeah, I am angel. But if someone in that days came like saying like, no, I am a human and I'm telling you what God wants you to do, they wouldn't listen to. So that's what happened actually. So he sends angels to them because like, oh yeah, I'm angel, like you see, like I'm an angel here. It's like easy to listen to. So after angels, they start to believe that there is messengers, and they have been like prepared, like it's like going to school. So now they were like in primary and secondary school and this, like, you know. So yeah, so Allah started to send human after messengers, after angels. He stopped sending angels, but he started to send human. In this time, like angels and human, Allah was interfered, like he do things by his directly, like he do the consequence directly. Like if someone will say will not follow the command, let's say it, he will show the consequence directly, maybe like kill a village or something, or whatever. The stories, you know, we have the stories in Quran also. So after human, he sent the human, but the human, they were like, this is the problem with the human. Angels was easy to believe them, but the human were like, the other human would say like, you are just a human like me, why I will believe you? Oh, we are from God, we have been sent, we have like, yeah, I am a human like you, but there's a soul inside of me moving, I have a word from God and this and that. There's people who believed in them, there's people who didn't believe in them. Which one of them? Jesus is like human being sent by God. Yes, he has no father and he has only mother. It was like, this is the miracle about him, like he born from only mother, which is, we call it a word from God, and which is, he is not a son of God, sure. And yeah, then the last messenger, the last prophet, not messenger, the last prophet was Muhammad. He is the one we sent like a professor, like a professor, because this level was a college level, a university level, a research PhD level, because this level was the last thing. There is more, but in somehow the people were ready to receive the whole book, because Allah before that, he was sending like chapters, words, stories, these things, like comments, like it was like many comments. For example, in Musa's time, it was like many comments also, comments like do and not do, like 300 or something. And when Islam came, he reduced these comments to 14. You imagine that? How merciful? To do and not do, only 14 forbidden things. The other things, he left them for the morality, for the human being to decide what is good for them in a communities or in a countries, in this thing, to decide what is good for them, what they think it's good for them. The other things, all of them, he left them. That's why we have been developed all of this time, and we are now in very good age. That's we have the parliament, that's they make the rules. They make like, oh yeah, do not smoke here, because it's like not smoke in a public places, for example. So this is, it's the development of a human being. It's the development of the human being, like, hi, the collective mind were ready to see morality, to make their own codes by their own self. There is only, as I said, 14 rules that has been forbidden. These things, like for example, to kill someone, one of them. To kill someone, it's forbidden. And I and you, I'm sure as long as you see this video, I hope you are as much as lighted. We agree to not kill someone. And for example, if someone, even if someone will kill the other person, Allah left the judge to this person, on this person, to the communities also, to the people, how they think it suits them. For example, now there is countries, they say like, no, the one who kills, we will kill him. The one who kills got killed. That's the rules in our country. In my country, for example, no, there is like, for example, a prison for 20-25 years. So that's where, like, because people, the collective mind, our mind, from a tree, we started from like just to not touch a tree, until now we have all of this morality codes, like for example to be kind. Even we didn't stop there. Like, I'm sure when Adam been sent, he don't know what kindness is. To be kind, to be respectful, to have integrity, like values. So that's the development of the mind in humanity, how it described in Quran. And the end of this, it's very clear in Quran. Allah will have the end of the earth, the end of this life, until we will have so much control over this earth, until we will feel like, oh my God, we are God. We are God. No one can beat us because we have so much control over this earth that we feel like, we got this. We got this. Allah said at that point, I will turn it. You see how he is playing? But no, he's like, no, it's like he's saying like, I'm not playing. He's saying that's in Quran. He's saying like, I'm not playing. He's just like, he really taking this seriously. But I see the point of that, like, because he gives the opportunities until like we feel like we are very developed in everything like around us, in our personality, in the world, in the earth, in everything. At that point, we feel like, oh, we will not get death. Because now, for example, our big challenge is death. So maybe we will have control over death. So at that point, we will be like, no, now we will shift it. Allah will say like, no, now it's like the judgment day. So this is something that's I wanted to share with you guys, and just to show you the place here also. It's a beautiful place here also. It's snow and hi, hello. And it's a beautiful place here. If you look at down there, and yeah, there is people walking there, and there is this snow. Yeah, it's a beautiful. I'm going to the coffee shop or cafeteria, coffee shop here, by the way. Yeah, drinking some coffee, enjoying my time. And yeah, it's my city, by the way. It's a tourist city, so there is people comes here like just to see it. We have this ship and many cross ships come through, like stops here by Olosund. It's a beautiful city, and I'm very like thankful to Norway. Actually, I have like, I have like this connection with Norway. So from all of my heart, guys, wish you enlightenment, wish you questions, things, individual thinking, wish you peace, and thank you.